Well, praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise Him, praise Him, praise Him, praise Him. Uh, I want you to come in briefly. See me while I clean my camera. All right. God bless you all. Just wanted to take a moment and to answer some questions, some frequently asked questions that we've been getting, and want to put out some information for our constituents. And so I'll take a few moments to see who's going to join me this afternoon. This will be the one and only Delphine. God bless you, sis. God bless you. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate you. Make sure you share as I'm going to do. Normally, if you can tag me and I'll share it real quick just to make sure we can get the word out to all of our friends, our family. God bless you. Praise Him. Dr. Driver from Chicago. God bless you. California's in the house. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Who else we got? Stacy King. God bless you. Make sure you all share. Thank you, Dr. Heath. Make sure you all share and let's get the word out that we are live, and we want to just sort of give you some information, give you some updates, let you know what's going on. There's a lot of questions that we've been doing, a lot of questions that we've been getting as the executive team, and we want to make sure that your stay in Chicago is going to be grand and that you have expectation. Thank you. Keep sharing, Sister Delphine. You're doing your part. So thank you very much. Come on in, family. Come on in. Come on in. This will not be a lengthy discussion, but it will be filtering, again, a lot of the concerns that we've been getting as an executive team to answer some questions and to make sure that you're prepared for what you're going to experience here on the ground. So God bless you, Stacy. God bless you, Delphine. God bless you, Matthew. Tippy the best. I guess that's what you want to be called. All right. God bless you. God bless you. No, Dr. Heath, thank you. God bless you, Stacy. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing, because we really need to get some information out. And I would appreciate if you would help me do that. If you would help me do that. This is not our normal time, but we wanted to do this hour to get some information out and excuse me, and to make sure you're aware of some of the things that's going to be going on, that you're prepared for it, your questions are answered, and that you can also be a duplicate of what I'm doing for you today. You can be that conduit for somebody else that will not hear this or not see this. This is going to be re-aired, it's going to be replayed, because we want to make sure that you are prepared for what's getting ready to happen in Chicago. I pray that you're excited. I pray that the energy is there. I pray that your expectation, that your antenna is up, because God is going to do some miraculous things on the grounds in Chicago, Illinois. We have been working hard as an executive team up under our presider. We have been working long hours, and we have been working diligently to make sure that what you are served at Convocation is value to you. We want to make sure that it's value to you, all right? Not only do we want you to come and enjoy, we want you to be informed. We want you to be informed. And one of the goals is to make sure that information is dispersed at a level whereby you can take it and take it back to your home, to your business, to your office, to your family, to your workplace, to your council, right? Take it back to your council, to your church, and be strengthened thereby. Everything we're doing is to make sure that you are equipped and that you are prepared to handle the next level in your council, your family, your church, and so on and so forth. So we're excited about it. I pray that you're excited about it. Do us a favor. Let's get a few more on. Continue to share. Thank you Thank you all that are sharing. Again, I know it's 12 noon. We wanted to do it right in the middle of the day. I know it's a little early for our West Coast, but Delphine is in place and on time. So thank you. And our East Coast, you're here and we celebrate you today. Let me just do this before Sister Bridges get me. If I don't, I have to do a roll call. So just let me know where you're tapping in from. Let us know where you're tapping in from. And everybody let us know. Give us a shout out for your counsel. Let's shout out your counsel. And again, I have to do that because Sister Bridges is going to see this, Pastor Bridges, Angela Bridges, and she's going to ask me, why didn't I? Why didn't I? All right. So let's make sure, let's take a moment and let's just shout out our councils. God bless you, Stacy from Tri-State. God bless you, Delphine from California and Western California Northwest District Council. God bless you. Who else do we have in place? Who else do we have? God bless you. I see our numbers are going up. Give us a shout out. Let us know who's online and who's in place. Tag somebody, because I guarantee you some of these concerns are going to, thank you. Some of these concerns are going to be concerns that you're going to entertain, and some you may already have. All right. So we're getting ready to share with you some of this content. And so what we've done, we put together some frequently asked questions that we have been getting, Barbara. Thank you, Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going to wait a minute. Thank you, Sister Emma Johnson from Jackson, Mississippi. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? I see you rolling real hard, Sister Delphine. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. We do honor our presiding bishop today. And we thank God for him. Always a busy man for the kingdom of God. But we honor him today. And we thank God for all of you. Thank God for all of you. All right. So listen, we want to get into some of these frequently asked questions. And maybe I will even entertain a few that you may have. I may not do that lengthy, but I may do that since this will be re-aired at a later time as well. All right. One of the first things that I want to put out is that I know we've been getting a lot of concerns and a lot of questions about the scooters. All right. This facility did not allow us to have the actual carts as we would normally have, shuttling our seniors back and forth from hotel to the ballroom and such, like for seminars on the first floor, or ballroom on the third floor, or the eatery on the second floor, right? But what we are allowed to do is we are allowed to have scooters. Now, here's what's going to happen. Later this afternoon, we're going to prepare, and I just want to do a quick shout out for all of our sponsors that have been doing a fantastic job. Listen, the PCAFI, we have been reaching out, and we have sponsors now. We have several sponsors, and y'all can give me those names to be accurate, but I do want to make sure we have Logos Bible, the Logos company, the Bible Institute company, right? The Bible online company. They're going to be back with us this year. They are going to be a part of us. Again, to my staff, make sure I have that information. I don't want to mess that up, because we want to make sure that we're doing right by them. We have Fuller University, where our presiding bishop just received his master's from. They're also a sponsor. We have a few other sponsors that we're going to get that information to you here briefly, but I want to make sure that we give them a shout out. And if you need to, you can put them on our lower thirds so they can be aware as well. But let me go back to our scooters, right? Scooters will be available. Scooters will be available starting on, they're going to be delivered to our facility on July 26th, which is Wednesday. For all of you that will be coming in early, if you want a scooter, you have to order that, and it starts on Wednesday, and they'll be there throughout the duration of the conference. You can use it as long as you want, and they will be picked up on the following Friday, which is the 4th. We gave that space and time because some people stay an extra day after convocation. But one of the things you need to know is this: the cost for the scooter, hear me closely, the cost for the scooter for the 6-day rental, all right? And we're only doing 6-day rental. That's all we're doing is 6-day rental. I'm going to give you the parameters behind that. but that cost is $235 for the 6 days. That's an unheard of cost. That is at a discount, and we're able to get that discount because of some things that we're doing behind the scene. All right. So once again, the scooters will be available for $235 per person for the rental. Here's what has to happen. You must pre-order your rental and you must pay for it up front. You must pre-order your rental and you must pay for it up front. All right. And when you do that, when you send payment in, the PCAFI link will be on the website today. Later this afternoon, you're going to go to the PCF website. You're going to fill out the information, give your information. You're going to pre-order. You're going to pay for it. When you pay for it, that one is allocated to you. Let me say this. We do not have many scooters this year. We do not. We're going to do our best to accommodate our seniors and those that want them. But you must do this early and you must do this as soon as possible because we do not have many scooters. All right. So, well, what about me, Elder Porter, if I don't want it for 6 days because I'm not going to be there for that long? Great. If you are not going to be with us the entire week of conference and you still want access to a scooter for 2 or 3 days, you can do that, but you must rent it from the McCormick Place. You must rent it from the convention center where we're hosting the conference. The only problem with that is that they are double the price of what we're charging. All right. So they are $70 per day. You can do that, but that's totally on you. If I were you, right? If I were you and I wanted to have a scooter, I would make sure that I go ahead and pre-order from the organization for $235. And because even if you did 3 days from the McCormick Place, you're going to pay that. You're going to pay right around the same price. All right. So I'm challenging you right now. You must pre-order. That information will be on the website today. Later this afternoon, go to the website, hit the link, pay the fee, and your chair will be reserved for you. And then when you get on the ground, the keys will be given to you from somebody from the KO team, the Kingdom Operations team, which is formerly Boots on the Ground. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes as well. All right. So that's the first thing. Please know that information will be on the website later this afternoon. Let's talk about parking. All right. Everybody's asking about parking. Let me just say, if you know anything about Chicago, parking in Chicago is always very, very costly. All right. Some of them can range $45, $55, $60 per night without in and out privileges. All right. What we were able to do as an organization, we were able to negotiate because of bulk, because of buying power, because we have so many people coming. We were able to work that. Please know the PCAFI does not benefit one iota from this. All right. This is just things, God bless you, from Liberia, Bishop Burke, and all of you that are joining. This information or this price is simply connected to the facility. The cost for parking is $28 per day. $28 per day, but that is in and out privileges. All right. So you're not just in once and just go. No, you can go in and out for that fee, but it is $28 per day. That will be attached to your room, and you have to handle that cost. All right. Second thing, the next thing that I want to mention is that this facility is a cashless facility. Now, when it comes down to offering, sure, if you have physical cash, you can give cash for offering. All right. But anything that happens in the McCormick, that happens at the Hyatt, it is cashless. What does that mean? That means you must have some type of form of Apple Pay, of Google Pay, of a debit card, credit card for you and your children. I know we bring our kids. Sometimes I have to go get my child. I have to load her up a card, right? Because this facility does not allow cash. All right, thank you. So because they do not allow cash, you must have cash payment on a credit card or Apple Pay or anything like that. Just know that they do not operate in cash. It is a cashless facility. So for all of our parents, make sure your children understand that. You must load them a credit card, a debit card, give it to them for the week, let them do what they do as young people, make sure they're safe, but go ahead and do that because that's going to be how they will maneuver around the Hyatt Place. Let me pause right now and also quickly give a plug to our sponsors one more time. Thank God for Logos, for New York Life, for Church Capital, and for Fuller. Let's applaud them. These are our sponsors, and we're looking for more sponsors for next year. If you know anybody that wants to be a sponsor with our organization, you'll see their name on some of the banners on the floor. Their name is going to be marketed throughout the conference. Their commercials are going to be playing. We're marketing these people because they are our sponsors. So let's make sure we celebrate and give God praise for our sponsors on today. All right. Next is going to be wheelchair accessibility. We're getting more information about that, but please know this is a facility that operates in conferences and conventions all year round. Yes, there is room, wheelchair accessibility in hotel rooms. That same accessibility will be on the site at the McCormick Place. All right. There are elevators as well as escalators. All right. That access is there. All right. The next question, let me clear this up. Registration. Do you need to register to attend the evening or the midday service? And the answer is no. The answer is no. Do we want you to register? We absolutely desire for everyone to register. We want to make sure that our attendees will register for the conference because your registration is listen, this is not a secret. Your registration helps offset the cost of the conference. Please know that this conference is not free to put on, but because our presider values you, then the cost, we had to look another way because he wanted to make sure he got you good ministry and great opportunity for you to be blessed as you come to conference. So listen, once again, your family members and or your friends that want to come to the midday power, to the early morning power service that starts at 10 a.m. or the evening worship services, they do not need to be registered. They do not need to be registered, but to attend any seminar presentation, to attend any informative session, you must be registered. All right. So if you're going to get the development, if you're going to get the training for those things, you must be registered, but you do not need to be registered for the morning sessions, the morning power service, which is at 10 a.m., or the evening service, which is at 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Someone help me with that to make sure that I'm giving them the correct time. All right. Once again, I'm going to pause to make sure we give our sponsors a shout out. We're not necessarily marketing them, but we're recognizing our sponsors. Thank God for Logos. Thank God for New York Life. Thank God for Church Capital, and thank God for Fuller. All right. They're doing a phenomenal job in helping us get this ministry out. All right. So registration, your family members can come. You can attend the 10 a.m. service. You can attend the grand opening. Those things, you do not need to be registered, but to attend any seminar session, you must be registered. So security isn't going to be checking the badges for the services, not for services, not for service. And listen, security is there not to keep our people out of service, right? That is not what, please do not get that information. Security is there to keep our people safe. This is Chicago. There's other events going on. So yes, we have security present, but it's not to keep our people away. It's to make sure that our people are in the right place and other people that are not necessarily supposed to be there who are wandering, because in this big convention center, other things will be going on. All right. So we just want to make sure that our people are connected. All right. Our evening services starts at 7:30 p.m. I wanted to make sure that I clear that up. 7:30 p.m. All right. So thank you for that question. And I'll try to get those as I go along. All right. So once again, your family members, register them if you want to. We would love for them to register. And as you can see, www.pcafintl.org is on the screen. They can go register, but they do not need to be registered to attend our evening services. Amen. Or our morning services. Friday morning, Bishop Gates will launch off with the grand opening. Friday night, Bishop Darrell Fair. They don't have to be registered to hear that great message. On Saturday morning, Elder Spud from International Bible Way. You can come and hear him. Don't have to be a part of that. You don't have to register to do that. You can also, Saturday night, presiding Bishop Hudson. You can be in that service and enjoy a mighty word from Bishop Hudson. Don't have to be registered. Sunday morning, Bishop Gates. Sunday night is the Honorable Bishop Tudor Bismarck. You don't have to be registered for that. Monday morning is Apostle Dana Carson. You don't have to be registered for that service. And or Monday night, Bishop Mpufu from UK. On Tuesday morning, one of my mentors, Bishop James Nelson Sr., you don't have to be registered for that. And or, watch this, you don't have to be registered for the free concert, the live recording on Tuesday night. You're able to come to those services and be part, and or Wednesday morning and Wednesday night service. So make sure you help us get that word out, all right? The list of eateries, I'm going to try to supply that, but you can probably do a good Google search for that and find out some things around. Please know that on the second floor, between the seminars on the first floor and the main ballroom on the third floor, on the second floor level, those restaurants will be open. Those food carts and the places to eat will be available on the second floor. They'll be available on the second floor. So once you leave out of evening service, go down to the second floor and eat. After seminars, go up to the second floor and eat. Those eateries will be available. Starbucks is going to open early in the morning. We've already worked these details out, and they're going to be there a little bit longer just for us. So you Starbucks fans, have at it, right? And just do your thing, get your energy, and then make sure that you are prepared, all right? Transportation options to and from the airport. Listen, unfortunately, this year, we do not supply that. We do not supply transportation to and from the airport. That will be on each one that will be flying in, or you, of course, can Uber, Lyft, and such like, or call on some good friends you have in Chicago and tell them to come scoop you up from the airport because you need to get to the convention. But once again, with the national security interest issue, give me 1 second for that. But once again, we do not provide shuttle service from the airport to the facility, and I'm not aware of the hotel doing so. That's something you need to call them on your own to ask that question. I'm not aware of the hotel providing that because of the distance. All right. So, but please go ahead and check that out and try to get that clarity if need be. Will there be a night service security entrance issue for those who are not registered? No, ma'am. Again, we're working with the people that we're connecting with, the companies that we're connecting with. But again, this is one of the reasons why. And I have to stress this. This is one of the reasons why we ask you to wear your lanyards throughout the day, the whole day. Whatever they give you, if you register, just wear it. Presiding Bishop Gates said the other day, he said, I don't like wearing those things, but in Chicago, I got to wear them all day, right? Because Chicago is different. There's some parameters in the city. There's a curfew in the city that we're finding out about. So your young people can't be hanging out late. Parents, I have to inform you, you cannot allow your young people, they will arrest your child and take them downtown. All right. And I said that with a smile. So we're asking parents, mentors, adults, overseers, make sure you look out for the younger ones and make sure that they're where they need to be when they need to be there. And if they're out, that's fine. Just let them be with an adult, because we want to make sure that we're doing everything possible on our end to make sure our people are safe and can enjoy the festivities and the Lord when you come to Chicago. All right. Grocery trip. Yeah, we don't have grocery trips to the store. That's something you would have to do on your own. Standard safety precautions pertaining to gangs. Yeah, so let's just make sure that you're where you need to be when you need to be there. All right. A lot of things that you're going to need are all indoors. Occasionally you want to go out, that's fine. The restaurants, the services, the fellowship, the pool, all that's all on the facility, so you can enjoy all of those good things while you're there. Normally, you would have to check with the hotel for microwaves or refrigerators. That's something you need to make a personal call on and check at the front desk. A lot of hotels stop doing that, but some still do. But that is the call you must make. So you make that call to the front desk and check for your particular room if that option is available. Will there be any opportunity to give offerings in cash? Absolutely, yes. You can give offerings in cash. The facility just doesn't accept cash, but the organization will. We got a model. Any way God want to bless us, huh? We will be, we will be satisfied. So make sure that if you come with cash to give, that is fine. Those ways will be announced in the services how you can give cash. But even for the most part, as an organization, we've gone to the new age systems. All right. So, but make sure if you still want to write a check, absolutely yes. Give cash, absolutely yes. It will still be available for you. All right. What else we got? Any rules on curfew? I did just announce that. If you're under 18, make sure that you are with an adult. If you have to go out, if you have to be outside beyond our facility, make sure that you're with an adult. If I'm not mistaken, curfew was 10 o'clock. I'll get clarity on that, but I think that is that's the setup. Incidental fees per night. Listen, again, this is something that the organization has no control over, even with our buying power, even with the things that we're trying to do. Let me just let everyone know, if you've ever stayed at a hotel, anytime you go stay at a hotel, there's going to be that fee. There's nothing that we get from that. There's nothing that we can prevent them from doing that. This is their industry, their company, and they do charge a flat rate. Now, the fees are somewhere between $70, $74 a night. All right. Be mindful of that as you plan. Be mindful of that as you plan and plan accordingly. All right. Because we want you to make sure that you're not stressed out about that. So again, we understand families and such like, but just be mindful and then plan accordingly. All right. A few other things that I want to make sure we mention on Sunday afternoon. If you all can give me the time of the dinner for our great bishop, the Honorable Bishop John T. Leslie. Listen, tickets are on sale now. Tickets are on sale now. It was on the heart of our presider to take this year and honor this great man of God who is a pillar in our organization, the Honorable Bishop John T. Leslie. Everybody can't be right. Everybody can't be right. And this is the year that God laid it on our presider's heart, centrally located within the country, whereby we'll have like our numbers for, let me tell you right now, our numbers for this conference are going off the charts, and we're so excited. All right. But this is the year that we're going to pause and honor this man of God. Sunday afternoon, we will have this celebration for Bishop John T. Leslie. I believe it starts at 2:30 and goes to 5:30. All right. Tickets are on sale. We're going to put, if they're able to, you can put the link up for that today. If you want to be a part of this grand celebration, you need to go now and get your tickets. We believe we're going to sell out at this event. So please go today and get your tickets, and let's honor this great man of God. He's one of our executive bishops on the executive board, and have been there for so long, and have served our organization so well. It is only fitting that we pause and honor this great treasure, this great man of God. And let's do it on this Sunday. So I pray that you all would go now. You can go to the general website. Yes, tickets are $100. Tickets are $100 on that Sunday. But it'd be a great time of fellowship and a great time to honor this man of God. So let's go to the general website, www.pcafintl.org. Click the link there, and you're able to purchase your ticket. All right, able to purchase your ticket. Yes, tickets will also be purchased on the ground. We will be marketing tickets on the ground at Holy Convocation. but let's make sure that we pause long enough just to allow Bishop to smell the flowers while he is with us. And we're just so excited. So let's make sure that we take out time this year to honor this great man of God. You do not want to miss it. As you can see, we're putting that in the chat even now. So you can go ahead there and purchase your ticket. The Bishop Leslie Tribute Dinner will be going on. His family has so many things planned that will honor him. And we just believe that it's going to be great. God bless you all the way from Uganda. God bless you, Michael Nelson. God bless you, sir. So let's make sure, do your part. Go ahead and click that link, get your ticket, and let's make sure we're seated to honor this man of God. Let's give honor to whom honor is due. And he's a father of this great organization, and we honor him as such. All right. One of the last things that I want to mention to you is Tuesday night. God bless you, Turner. One of the things that I want to mention to you is our Tuesday night live recording. All right. If y'all can put, if you have a flyer or just giving the full theme of it, we're able to do that. Tuesday night, our presiding bishop wanted to make sure that he is able to preserve the heritage of our organization and the heritage of our apostolic traditions, right? Some of the songs that we used to do, Bishop Gates is so well versed in them, and his heart was, I don't want to lose the sound, and I don't want to lose the platform that we were brought up on. Even though we evolved to this nice CCM worship style for some of us and so many other things that we're doing, we do not want to forget from whence we've come. And we want our children and then their children to be able to recall the songs of Zion. These are called the songs of Zion. And so our bishop is listen, Bishop Gates is going to be an artist and an evangelist and a preacher and a bishop this week. All right. He's doing a multiplicity of, is that a word? A multiplicity of things, multifaceted in this week. And so make sure that you're present for that. Listen, there is no cost for that. That's going to be Tuesday evening. Why Tuesday evening? Hey, we wanted to give you a reason to stick around. All right. We're so honored. We have gospel recording artist, Grammy Award winning Dr. Myron Williams will be with us. He's going to be with us for the entire week. And the way the conference is set up is that, you know how Bishop Gates can get in one of them zones every now and then and he get a good song and it just takes off. We want to be able to capture that any time it happens throughout the week. All right. Tuesday night is going to be the night where we come together and there is that flyer. This is our gospel music heritage night. Aren't y'all excited about? I need to see the chat get excited about this, right? Come on. Let's get excited about this in the chat. I'm going to pause until I see somebody get excited because I'm excited. We normally have a great big concert. This year it's going to be our own. That's right. Let's get excited. I can't wait. Listen, not only should you be in place, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be recorded as well. You want to make sure you keep on your shouting shoes, but make sure you wear your good outfit. All right. I was talking to Dr. Myron Williams, and this is what he told me. He said, Elder Porter, he said, anything I touch, I have Grammy in mind. Anything I put my name to, I have Grammy in my family. It is possible that the PCAFI can create this product. We just believe God. And you're going to see us on the charts. You're going to see Grammy Award winning Bishop Lambert Wade Gacy and the Pentecostal Churches of the Apostolic Faith International Incorporated. We just believe that it's going to be phenomenal. So listen, what I need you to do, plan to stick around. It's going to be a phenomenal night. Listen, some of the voices that you're accustomed to hearing every night throughout our conference, these voices will be mingled in with this musical. You're going to hear Dr. Williams is coming in. He's working with our band, with our singers, and getting them to the place. I see you, Canada, getting them to the place where they are prepared for the live recording on Tuesday night. Listen, they're already preparing. Right? MP3 music is already being sent out. The band is already preparing. The singers are getting prepared. And when we culminate here at this great convocation on Tuesday night, August 1, in the city of Chicago. The PCAFI presents Gospel Music Heritage Night. Listen, preserving the sounds of Pentecost. You do not want to miss this. It is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be grand, and it's going to be great. So listen, these are some of the highlights. Listen, I need you to understand we're going to be a hybrid. If I'm saying that right, Tiffany, then great. This is a hybrid conference, right? What do you mean? We are 100% in person, and we're 100% online. Why is that? Because we understand everybody just can't make it. You just can't. Like something happened, you can't make it. So what we've done, we want to make sure that every opportunity that we get on the ground, that you get in the virtual space. How do you do that? You still must register, because all of the seminars not only will be live on site, but they will be in place for 60 days following the conference for everyone that has registered. All right. So every seminar, every workshop, every service is going to be not only in person, but it's going to also be virtual. All right. Only thing you can't do is you can't rub shoulders with us, because we're going to be on the ground rubbing shoulders. We're going to be up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, getting no rest. Feet going to be tired. Body going to be tired. But that's what we're coming together for. And so listen, we're excited. We need you to get excited. We need you to do your part. Listen, I know there's still some people that are attempting to register and get a room. All right. What I need you to do is, if you're running into that wall, which is a major wall right now, because you're not able to get the rate, I need you to, first of all, make sure you register. I have to say this as bluntly as I can. Register first, and then reach out to us. All right. Because there's nothing we can do without your registration. Please register, and then reach back out. Some of us are trying to you cannot call the hotel and get any rate. They're just not going to honor it. All right. So I need you to register first. Go ahead and register. Reach out to us. If you can put, I guess, Bishop Ford and maybe Kim Florence email up there as well. So we make sure that Bishop Ford is getting it. But the last message we got was, if you're having that issue, email mford@pcafintl.org. If you've registered, hi Twyla Neal, that's my friend from California. God bless you. If you have registered and you're running into that problem, trying to find a room, trying to get a room, I need you to go ahead and reach out to Bishop Elect Ford. Here is his email address: mford Jr. Okay, thank you. At PCAFINTL.org. mford Jr. at PCAFINTL.org. And he will facilitate what needs to go to his staff to make sure things are happening. All right. I did say, and I'll say again, only after you have registered. If you have registered, please feel free to reach out to them, and you can be a part of that. All right. Don't forget our virtual platform. I think I've covered everything, team. If there's anything that I'm missing, make sure you shoot it to me very quickly so that we can make sure that we're in place. We are believing God for a supernatural move of God. I just believe that everything that has been planned with the blessing of God. And so we need you to make sure that you do your part. Come with expectation. Expectation is the breeding grounds for, is the breeding grounds for miracles. And if you can believe, God will meet you, watch this, at the place of your expectation. So when you come to conference, make sure that you come with expectation. Two more things. Formerly Boots on the Ground is now called the Kingdom Operations Team, aka hashtag KO the KO team, all right, the knockout team, all right. That's what we're going to be called from here forward. We are no longer boots on the ground. Thank you. We're no longer boots on the ground, but we are the KO team, Kingdom Operations Team, all right. And Dr. McEwen, thank you. Love that, all right. With the KO team, and we're doing some great things. I need everyone, hear me closely. This sign up will take place next week. But anyone that has desired to work for Convocation, anyone that would love to see some of the behind the scenes things, some of the things that we do as we make sure this gigantic ship flows properly and rolls the right way and in the right fashion, and it goes after everything that God desires for us to reach that week. If you want to work in ministry, I need you to prepare. Whenever you see us post the Excel sheet, I need you to register and sign up for the days that you desire to work. You don't have to work every day, but let me know. I want to be part of the day session, part of the seminar session. I want to be a lookout. I want to be security. I want to be an extra set of eyes. I want to make sure our people are protected. I want to make sure seminars flows correctly, that they start on time, that they end on time. I want to make sure that all the equipment is in place. I want to make sure set up on Thursday is done. I want to make sure tear down on Wednesday night after service is done. We need hands every single day. So the Kingdom Operations team, the KO team, we're here to serve, and we're going to be excited. So next week, you're going to see a sign up for that. I believe we're going to do another cloud chat next week with our bishop. And when we do that, that's the time we're going to put out that desire for us to have registration. All right. So make sure you register for that. The next thing that I need to mention is for anyone that would like a history book. A history book has been prepared. It actually went on sale July 3rd. Let me say, we do not have a lot of copies. We just don't. And that was intentional. We're not going to overprint, but we would love of our people to have history about the organization. If that's you and you so desire, I'm going to ask Norman to go ahead and put that on the screen now, or you can put it in the chat. Make sure you go today to pre-order your book. Go today and pre-order your book. It's going to be a phenomenal thing. It's only about 84 pages, but it'll be great for you. It has all of the history. Our historian, Sister Anita Preddy, just a phenomenal historian of our organization, has done a phenomenal job putting this content together, and it will bless you. So make sure you go ahead and put that information on the screen. You can go to the main website. Go today, Pastor McEwen, go today and register, because we do not have a lot of copies. There is your pre-order. Everybody that's online right now, go ahead and hit the pre-order and get your copy. I think it's only $25. Hit it right now and get your copy. All right. The last thing is our all access information. So here, we've had many of you registered at the league conference for all access to the general convocation here in Chicago. What does that mean? One of the things that means is that with all access, you have an opportunity for early seating into any of our events. Early seating will be yours. You have the opportunity. So Tiffany, if you all can give me what that entails, but I do know early seating, what that means. So the musical on Tuesday night, early seating for you. Early seating for you. At the grand opening, early seating for you. All right. What else is going on? Bishop's dinner. If you get that ticket, early seating for you. All right. And there's many other things. Let me see if I can get early seating to the live recording. Give me everything else that entails, because I know there's some other perks with that. So make sure if you all can do that. How much is early seating? Well, that's over. You had to register at league conference. So if you do not currently have all access, you cannot purchase all access now. It's too late. All right. There will also be a special line at registration for you. All right. Some other things. Go ahead and shoot it, early seating to live recording, special line at registration. You don't have to wait in line with everybody else. And you can get early registration. Some other things that's going to entail for the future. How much would it be? It was only $20. It was only $20. It was only $20 this year. So you should have gotten it. If you didn't, make sure you're going to get it for next year. Will there be any scooter? Yes. Sister London, you done came on here late. You done came on here late, Sister London. But I love you enough to mention it again. Listen, let me recap. Later this afternoon, there's going to be a link on the PCAFI website. No, you're fine. I'm just joking with you. Going to be a link on the website. All right. We're looking for the fellowship with you too from Nebraska. On the website, you'll be able to go. The scooters will be $235 for the 6-day conference. You cannot do a la carte with us, which means if you rent from us, PCAFI, you must rent the entire conference. All right. Seated, the chairs will be available starting on Wednesday for anyone that comes in early, and they will be picked up on the Friday, the 4th, for you that may stay a day or so afterwards. All right. 6-day rental. Thank you. 6-day rental is $235. Thank you. If you want a la carte, let's say I only just want it for one day. My feet hurt just one day. I get it. You have to do that at the McCormick. All right. But at the McCormick Center, it is double the price. We can't change that. We cannot change that. And seats are limited. So roughly about 3 o'clock today, Norman, is that safe to say, Norman? Well, later today, Norman is saying around 3 o'clock, you can go to the PCAFI website, hit that link. You must pre-order and pay in advance. That's the only way you get them from us. If you don't, and you want to pay the $70 a day, that's fine. You just got to do that at the McCormick Center. They're over there. You can get that and double the cost. All right. But you cannot get that from us. So we're only selling the 6-day rental, the full rental at $235. That must be paid up front. And then your key will be allocated for you when you get there. It'll be a holding room at the Hyatt Place. When you get to the Hyatt Place and you check in, you'll come to our staff. The KO team will be present waiting for you. All right. And then that person will make sure that you have what you need or get your key to your particular cart. There's going to be instructions how you charge it up overnight, because you don't want to get somewhere and it breaks down and stop moving on you. Right. So make sure you do your part in that. So I think I answered all of our frequently asked questions. I'm on here much longer than what I expected to be, but it was needful so that you can have the information that is needed. Thank you all for joining. I'll give you 30 seconds for one more good question that you just need an answer to, and I'll do my best to answer it. If so, go ahead and shoot that in the chat real quick. Thank God for our staff, Sister Tiffany and Deacon Heath, who are even on a midday on Friday, they're in place, making sure that you are getting information with me. Okay, this information will all be documented on the website. You can go back and rewatch this live to get any information that you're needed. Just a few more things that I'm going to hit as I go off. Parents, and to all of you that are listening, this is a cashless facility. Cashless. Thank you, Don. Cashless facility. You must operate cashless in the McCormick and Hyatt. All right. They don't take in church services. We will take your cash. We will take your check. If you're bringing children, make sure they have a loaded credit card, a loaded debit card, so that they can have some eat time and such like, because they cannot use cash in this facility. So for anything that you would think, I want to give me $50, cashless. A second thing, parents, make sure your children are where they need to be when they need to be there. There is a curfew in Chicago, and we want to make sure. Registration is $75. Dr. Nelson, registration is $75. Make sure you reach out to your bishop, Little, and or the Global Mission staff, and they'll get you the information that you need. Michael Nelson. All right. And if there's anybody here on Global Missions, make sure you connect. I tell you what, Michael Nelson, you know how to reach Bishop Little. Reach out to Bishop Little and make that inquiry, and they'll walk you through everything that needs to be done. Can we still register for kids? The answer is yes. Children registration is how much, Sister Tiffany? Deacon Norman, how much is children registration? The youth have another track going on. They're doing some exciting things. I know they have some great seminar sessions, GPS, and they're going on excursions on Monday, excursions on Tuesday, but they're going to be developed on those other days. So make sure that you're in place. Even on Monday and Tuesday, there's still a session for the young people. Ministers track is going to be off the chain this year. Ministers track off the chain this year. All right, man. Oh, here's what I wanted to mention to everybody that's still plugged in. All of our young ministers, I gotta say this. Young ministers. Let me say that. I gotta preface that. Young ministers, non-ordained ministers. We're doing something this year that we've never done before. All right. Presiding Bishop Gates is going to have an intimate one-on-one session with our non-ordained ministers, young ministers. The presiding bishop, Bishop Lambert Wade Gates Sr., world renowned, who is sought after all over the world. We've never done this before. On Saturday, young ministers, presiding Bishop Gates, will have an intimate 75-minute session with our young non-ordained ministers. It's going to be phenomenal. And our presiding bishop wanted to have this session, desired to have this session. He wants to pour into our young ministers. So if your ministers are at your church, non-ordained, but listen, they must be registered. They must be registered. Even if they're not coming, they can be online and get this impartation, but they must be registered. Registration is $75. Please go register. For our kids, 13 and under is $10. For teens, which is 14 and up to teens, I want to say maybe 18, is $20. And then you go to the regular rate of $75. All right. If I have misquoted that, help me, Tiffany, and correct me. All right. I think that's all of the information that's going to be. Yeah, Joe, it's going to be great. You just can't come. Love you, man, but you can't come. All right. Because you're ordained, you're a pastor, you're big time. So you just can't come to that session. All right. But for our young ministers, make sure your ministers know in all of your churches, get the word out and tell them, even if you're not coming, go register. If you only register for that one event, impartation from a presiding bishop, our presiding bishop, who's literally sought over all over the world. What happens when he takes time to pour into those that he has been called to lead? All right. So listen, God bless you. You're welcome. Sherry, God bless you all. Thank you all for joining. Let me see. I got one more. Nope, you're good. Okay, I'm good. All right. No, John Turner. No, you cannot serve water to the presider that day. You cannot be a fly on the wall that day. You cannot serve water that day. That is an intimate session with our young ministers. Listen, I really want to stress that. Get the word out to all of your ministers. If you know them, if you're aware of them, get them together. Say, hey, if for nothing else, you need to do it for everything. But on Saturday, no, Pastor Rochelle Hightower, you're ordained, and you're going to be doing something else around that time. All right, you and Pastor McEwen and Elder Turner and doing that. You guys can't attend that session, but it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. Bianca, I don't know about you, Bianca. You're young, but you may be ordained. I don't know. We got to talk about that. There's something he wants to pour into that generation, and I think it's phenomenal. So listen, make sure you do your part. Go register today. It's my desire that we have received 100 new registrations today, 50 at least, right? Go register. Pastors, go back to your churches. I see pastors on this line, so I'm stressing. Go back to your churches and say you need to register today. Do it today. This is why. There's some other pastors tracks that are going on that's going to be phenomenal. Pastors, we're teaching you all about the grant world in this cycle, in this particular conference. We're giving you education on how to get personal grant. Like, you don't want to miss this. You just do not want to miss this. It's going to be off the charts. We're so excited about everything that God is doing. Listen, we love you. We don't just appreciate you. My word for 2023 is we value you. And because we value you, we're putting value on you to let you know how much you are valued, even in this great organization. So listen, God bless you. I think I've answered all of our questions. I really need to drink of water. I feel like I'm a preacher now. All right. My voice is tired. All right. So God bless you all. Have a tremendous day. Share this on your page. Everybody do me a favor and just hit share, please, so we can get this word out. Thank you. So we can get this word out that these things are happening. All right. Their questions have been answered. Their needs, their concerns have been met. And daily, we're still trying to perfect and make this thing better for you. All right. So make sure that you're doing your part. Everybody go ahead. Thank you, Starboard Sister Delphine, for sharing. Thank you, Pastor McEwen, for sharing. Everybody, just go ahead and hit share. Just do it for me. Just hit share. It ain't gonna hurt you. Hit share so your friends can see it, because they may not get to my page, but they'll get to your page. All right. Thank you for sharing it all the way from Uganda, Pastor Nelson. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you, Dornette. God bless you, my friend and sister. God bless you all. Listen, we love y'all. We did it in under an hour. I was thinking 20 minutes. Wasn't nowhere in the world. Thank you, Daryl Lockley, for sharing. Thank you, Janika Pettis, for sharing. Who else have shared? Thank you all. Thank you. Come on, let us know that you shared. Bay Area. Thank you, Devin from the Bay Area, for sharing. We appreciate you. We value you. All right. Thank you so much. We're going to have some interviews going in and out of services. Thank you, Pastor Henry. So I may grab some of you all while we're on the ground. Thank you, Lakeisha Strickland, all the way California. Thank you, Rochelle, Pastor Hightower, for sharing. Thank you. So make sure you have on your best outfits. Be ready to share. We're going to grab some people randomly. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Andrea. We're going to be grabbing people randomly to do live intros and outtakes from the seminars, from the services. It just may be you. So be ready and be willing. Don't shy away from the camera. Don't shy away from the microphone. But let's make sure that we give everybody the experience of what God is doing on the grounds here at Holy Convocation in Chicago, Illinois. Listen, we love you to life. And we thank you. Let me go evaluate go evaluate your wardrobe, because you just may be on camera in an interview. Yeah, be ready at all. The Bible tells us to be ready always to give a what? Yeah, of the hope that lies where? Yeah, that hope that lies in you. All right. So you're going to be all over the world on that week. So be prepared. It just may be you. So that means you got to listen to the message, because I'm going to ask you what the preacher said. Now, don't come give me your own message. And you got 30 seconds to do it. I don't need you preaching again. All right. So just make sure you go do your part. God bless you, Janika. All right. Listen, we got to get out of here. Thank y'all. Be blessed. Have a tremendous, on behalf of our presiding bishop, Bishop Lambert Waygate Sr., the executive board of bishops, our executive office, and this tremendous staff that's been doing a phenomenal job. We thank you. We value you. And we plan to see you in Holy Convocation. Next week, I think we're going to do another chat, just another flyer. But with that, we're going to have our presider with us. All right. So make sure you connect with our presiders with us. I'm going to try to get Myron Williams on the line too, to talk about him and Bishop Gates going to talk about this great Heritage Night that's going to happen on Tuesday. All right. We love y'all to life. Be blessed. It's 1:00. We're out. Peace.